Greetings, everyone. See now, this is something I normally don't do because my channel is low budget. But now, after seeing that some people make reviews that are not so low budget, about what I'm about to do. This is my review on one of my, and probably my favorite book of all time, Sword in the Stone. I don't know if you're able to tell. You probably are able to tell what it says. Now, I don't know if this book is in the public domain. It probably is in the public domain because Disney has a version. I'm pretty sure Warner Brothers tried to make a cinematic universe based on Sword in the Stone and and the Once in the Future King movie books. I'm going to read the second book soon. And so this is probably the most popular one, Sword in the Stone. I will give you my review on this masterpiece. So let's start off with the beginning. So the beginning is, well, about this guy in England who's worried about his two boys, Kay and Walt. At the beginning, I thought, when I first read the book, I thought that Kay was the main character. But then by the beginning of the second chapter, it flips that on you. It throws that out of the window and shows you that Wart is the main character. So then, Kay and Wart decide to go hunting with this hawk, and it's a friend of theirs has a hawk. A friend of theirs has a hawk as long as they bring it back. They lose the hawk, and Kay doesn't care and leaves Wart in the woods. He leaves Wart in the woods, and then this is what Wart has to do. He travels around, meets this wizard called Merlin. You know the rest, but you actually don't know the rest. So now, one of my favorite the funniest part about this movie is not until the 23rd chapter, the 22nd chapter in the book, they finally mention that there is a sword in a stone. They finally mention it into the ending, and it's just hilarious. So anyway, yeah. So anyway, what does Wart do with Merlin and his adventures? Well, Merlin becomes somewhat of his mentor. And he takes him on different trips and stuff. And it's insane. Chapter 7, I'm pretty sure it's chapter 7, is weird, where there's this little king thing, and then they have this guy, and then they have a jousting tournament, and then it turns into an all-out brawl. It's just so stupid, but yet so enjoyable. Yeah. And eventually, Wart becomes, spoiler alert, Wart is supposed to be Kay's squire, and after 20 years of Merlin being Wart's mentor, spoiler alert by the way, Wart is supposed to become Kay's squire until they find out that the king has died, and there's a sword in the stone, and whoever is able to peel that sword out of the stone, he is declared king of England. And then Wart just shows up and then pulls it out on a circumstance. He pulls it out, and then when I don't want to spoil the rest of it, but he becomes King Arthur, and he becomes the new king. And there's not much to say except for that it's a filler story. Every single chapter has a different story. But yeah, that's all I have to say with it. Great book, highly recommend. I'm pretty sure it's free to print because I'm pretty sure it's in the public domain, so it's probably free to print. So anyway, like and subscribe. I will see you in the next one.